What's going on, guys? Glad to have you with me here tonight. I'm feeling ecstatic. So I talked last time I was streaming regularly about the new War of the Worlds movie. I think it was Saturday night. I think it was Ghost of Tsushima that I was playing when I talked about War of the Worlds, the new Ice Cube movie that really just kind of butchers it really kind of butchers the War of the Worlds like book and every adaptation since then in order to make it um the philosophy behind it is they want to make it more modern, I guess is what you could say. And people have talked forever online about how bad the movie is from, like, I guess a movie making, like, film shot editing perspective. And I can't really say anything more about the goofiness of it. Ice Cube's reactions are just Ice Cube's reactions. This is a bad movie, and it's not an enjoyable bad movie. At least not for me. It's not bad in an enjoyable way. It is bad in a it's just bad. It's just not entertaining. It's not fun to watch with friends or by yourself. Maybe if you watch it with friends, okay. The one thing that it's good at, this movie is very fun to make fun of. It is it's enjoyably bad if you want to make fun of the movie. Yeah, Matt, thanks for joining. It is really bad. Um, I don't know how much they told you. I'm not going to worry about spoilers. If you don't want to be spoiled on this movie, you should leave now because I will be talking about the Ice Cube War of the Worlds movie on Amazon, or the 90-minute Amazon commercial is what it actually is. But I think the biggest problem I have with the movie that I haven't seen a lot of people talking about online is that the story is it has this weird tension with itself. The overarching theme of the story is that Ice Cube is a horribly invasive and bad parent, and it's also kind of a metaphor for the government being a horribly invasive and bad parent because it's collecting everyone's data and it's able to hack and do all this other stuff that violates our rights and privacy, spying on our Amazon accounts. I believe they say twice in the movie. Maybe just once. I don't know, but I don't want to watch the movie again. Find out. Here's the problem, though. Ice Cube solves a lot of the problems in the film by using his hacking, by using the government stuff, by using drones that spy on people, by uploading data to the aliens to stop the data eating aliens from harvesting our data. And the problem with that is, let me see if I can put this into words. I didn't really think this out. But the problem in the movie, from a writing standpoint, is that Ice Cube's data collection, the government's data collection, is portrayed as a bad thing. But also, data is needed for society to function. Airplanes start falling out of the sky because our data gets. That wouldn't happen, by the way. Like, they show stock footage of tanks being rusted up and, like, just depleted on the battlefield with, like, broken treads, and, like, just because data centers get drained of data. So we need the data to function as a society, and the government's, or the hacking information that the government and private people have. Okay, not the government, but the spying apparatus that they have is what saves the day. But it's also very clear the movie wants us to know that these are bad things, that the government shouldn't be collecting all this data on us, and yet we need the data for the world to function. I don't like it's got this weird tension where it wants to say two things that are in conflict at once, and it wants to agree with both of them. And then, of course, there's all the stupid stuff that everyone has talked about. The movie, like I said earlier, is a 90-minute Amazon ad. Poorly acted, by the way, which I'm going to give some defense to Ice Cube. He was not that bad in Friday. I think it was just because it was filmed during the pandemic, and he probably had, like, remote direction. Um, but it's basically just Ice Cube doing, oh, god damn, Oh my god. Wow. Got him. Got him. Like just the stupidest like reaction shots in the world. He tries to leave his office one time and he gets stopped by a glass door. And also apparently he's working Sunday. His daughter says he's working the Sunday shift, but like it doesn't seem like the movie, I don't know. The movie doesn't seem to be taking place on a Sunday. It seems to take Ice Cube is apparently locked in that office for several days, and he's the only one there, which is also weird. Um, the Amazon stuff is very blatant and very bad. Uh, I think they got an actual Amazon delivery driver to play the Amazon delivery driver slash daughter's boyfriend, and he he has the acting skills of a guy they just pulled off of Amazon off a truck. Like, hey, you don't hate this job yet. Like you're on day 3 of the job. Do you want to just like film this movie for us? And the guy probably said, yeah, sure. I don't know. He might be an actual established actor. I don't care enough about this movie to go check IMDb. You like the first one better. Are you talking about the 2005 War of the Worlds, or the 1951, or the Orson Welles radio drama, or the book? Also, welcome to the stream, Spartan Quinn. Shout out to Spartan Quinn. I just did not enjoy that. I just did not enjoy that movie, and I don't think that you're going to enjoy the movie by yourself. I don't think anyone can enjoy this movie by yourself. The only fun you can have with it is to make fun of it. There is a moment in the movie where, so the Amazon delivery driver, the 2005 one, okay, thank you for clarifying, Spartan. Yes, 90-minute Amazon commercial is brutal. It's also accurate, Matt. It's very accurate. It is a 90-minute Amazon commercial. The driver for Amazon is the daughter's boyfriend and baby daddy in the movie. And every time he's on screen, he is in full Amazon uniform. Even after the aliens start attacking and blowing stuff up, he's still like in that uniform on the job. There's a moment where he goes to save the daughter. She's been impaled by a piece of rebar in her leg and she's bleeding out because the doctor, or the daughter is a doctor, by the way. She's a biologist. She should know better than this. Not like, I guess, healing medical doctor, but she is still like a doctor who's familiar with the medical sciences. She pulls the rebar out of her leg, which I guess you can defend that by saying that, well, she was losing blood, she was in shock, she lost her senses, and like even trained professionals would panic. And you know what? Fair enough. But regardless, she pulls the rebar out of her leg, she starts bleeding out, and then Ice Cube, again, this is like why his government surveillance thing is at odds with the theme of the movie. Ice Cube is able to hack the Amazon delivery truck, and he hacks the radio of the truck, and he sees all 6 cameras. Amazon has 6 cameras on this dude in the truck. Like, how little do you trust your delivery drivers? Like, Amazon was comfortable sharing with us that they keep their drivers like on tabs. They have tabs on their drivers all the time. 6 cameras inside of one vehicle. But Ice Cube is able to use his data, like hacking stuff, to just tell the boyfriend, you gotta go save Faith. That's the daughter. You gotta go save Faith. You gotta go and help her out. She's bleeding to death. And Ice Cube also, oh, I forgot about this too. It's also an ad for Tesla. There's like a 5-minute ad for Tesla. Faith is on the ground for some reason in the middle of the alien attack. It's never explained why, or maybe it is. I don't care. It's a bad explanation because whatever. She leaves her lab, the building she was in, to go outside, and that's when she gets injured. And she's outside, and the tripod is advancing towards her, very slowly, very ominously, very menacingly, not using its ray gun. And in front of her is a Tesla. And then Ice Cube is like, okay, stay right there. You see that Tesla? I'm going to hack it and bring it over. And he hacks the Tesla, and he brings it over. And it's got the Tesla logo. There's a nice big brand shot of the Tesla. Ice Cube says Tesla. You get a nice little view of the interior. It's a very nice car. And Ice Cube commandeers this charged up Tesla and just gets his daughter to safety inside the Tesla. and it's with the dumbest dialogue in the world. They have this really, for some reason, they have this heart to heart. It's a sales pitch, Matt. It is a sales pitch for Amazon. It is a thank you note, or it's someone really loved Amazon and just wanted to say thank you Amazon for existing. So anyway, the daughter is now in a safe location, and Ice Cube has gotten the boyfriend, right, to come save her. The boyfriend comes with an Amazon branded packing tape gun, and he's like, I'm gonna save her by doing a tourniquet on her leg with this packing tape gun. And he packing tapes her leg and stops the bleeding, and he saves her life with the packing tape from Amazon. Amazon packaging tape, guys. It's the best in the world. It'll stop you from bleeding out. And then the drone happens. The whole segment with the drone. The Amazon delivery driver boyfriend has a drone in a box, and Ice Cube needs a USB flash drive to upload the virus to kill the aliens. And Spartan says the CGI was so bad too. The first War of the World CGI was way better. That's the thing. That movie you're talking about is 20 years older than this movie. Well, 15, because this movie was made in 2020. But that movie you're talking about was made in, yeah, Dami Dena. Yeah, man. Exactly. That movie was made 20 years ago. And the CGI was better. CGI was way better. The writing was better. Tom Cruise actually acted his heart out in it. I don't care for Tom Cruise much as a person, but as an actor, he's pretty good. Then, oh my god. So they get the drone and they get the USB drive with the virus, which that's a whole thing. So the aliens eat data. That's why they're drawn here. It turns out the government's data collection programs are what has drawn them here, because they got all the data in one place, and that makes it easier or more attractive to the aliens or something. But, oh, by the way, that alien tripod that's advancing towards that Tesla, it only ever walks really slowly, and once she gets in, it just kind of like barely even tries to walk at her, never fires the heat ray. And there's a scene when she's in the car too, where Ice Cube is looking at the windshield camera at the dash cam to drive the Tesla. Everyone in front of them, they just used regular stock highway footage. Nothing is on fire, nothing's damaged. The cars in front of them are driving at a nice leisurely cruise pace. Uh, so they use the Amazon delivery drone to get the USB drive to Ice Cube to save the day. But the drone falls over, and they have to get it up. And so they get a homeless guy, and they yell at the homeless guy over the speaker. They say, "Homeless guy, we will give you $1,000 in Amazon gift cards." Now, that's what an unhoused person wants, right? That's what an unhoused person wants when the world is on fire. And by the way, a conspicuous lack of fire. This movie was made, I think someone said, with a $60 million budget. Bullshit. Bullshit. This movie was not made with no $1 million budget. This movie was made with $50, a few blowjobs, and some hopes and dreams. And they wanted the change back from the 50. That's what made this movie. But they get the homeless guy to go flip the drone over. So in the space of like one sequence, you've advertised, and they have to go to Amazon.com too to buy the flash drive. It's wild. They've advertised Amazon, the website itself. They've advertised drone delivery. They've advertised USB drives that I don't really remember. And they advertised the freaking gift card. Oh, if it was in theaters, there's no way this movie would go into theaters. See, theaters have to like, the owners of theaters like get a say in what movies appear in their theaters. No movie theater would want to air this. No movie theater would screen this. Not a one. I watched this a couple of weeks ago or last week or whenever I watched it because I wanted to see Weapons. And Weapons was not airing in my theater at the time. And the closest theater was 45 minutes away, and I said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to watch a movie on Amazon, and this popped up, And I was like, how bad can this possibly be? It's a 90-minute Amazon commercial with a bit of splashing for Tesla. And also, Ice Cube apparently needs to do a better job with his career. Speaking of people who need to be doing a better job, guys, we're going to be playing Ghost of Tsushima tonight. And for the occasion, I've brought my vinyl out. And I've even hooked up my player. So we've been playing the soundtrack on vinyl. And it just stopped. So we're going to go ahead and flip that disc. I figured that would be a nice little treat for everybody. Way to break up the monotony of my usual music, which I need to get some more variety in my playlist. I think just to kind of improve the stream a little bit for everybody. But yeah, don't watch this movie alone. And honestly, there are better bad movies out there because, and by better I mean more enjoyably bad movies. This movie was not. The only saving grace is that you can make fun of it with somebody. But if you're watching it by yourself, you're just going to have a bad time. You're just going to have a really bad time. I know Ice Cube is a better actor than this. Not by much though, because Are We There Yet was also terrible. But he's better compared to this. Like Friday was great. Next Friday was good. Or was it Friday After Next? I don't know, but he's been in some decent stuff. Barbershop was good. He just should not be. I don't know. Maybe he just didn't have good direction. Maybe that's what it was. Give me a couple of seconds here, guys. I'm gonna adjust something with the turntable here. And in the meantime, I also wanted to talk briefly about Pirate Software. So, are you going to see the new Avatar this December? Now, is that Avatar the way, like the sequel to the Blue People movie, or are you talking about something new with Avatar The Last Airbender? Because I only care about one. It's Avatar The Last Airbender. Red Dot Skull, hey, what's up, man? Welcome to the chat. Yeah, I only care about Avatar The Last Airbender if we're talking about avatars. I still haven't seen Avatar the Shape of Water or the Way of Water. The 2009 Avatar movie, don't get me wrong, the 2009 Avatar movie was a good movie. I liked it a lot. It was great. I've seen it 3 times. Once in theaters, once at home on Blu-ray, and again on TV.